すればいいかなと思うんだけど、あ、こっちの方がいいかな。Hey everybody! So, as always, if you're coming back to my channel, thank you! And if you're new here, hello! And today I'm gonna talk about, let's get right into the nits and grits, okay? So, we'll get into that. So, disclaimer, I'm not any kind of financial advisor or legal person or have any kind of qualification with regards to finances to tell you how to spend your money. I'm just hoping to spread more information as to the options there is out there as I get the information. You feel me? So, moving on. Okay, so you get a card in Japan, like a credit card, but you're not 100% sure how it works. That's okay. I don't fully know how it works either. But over my time using the Japanese credit card that I have, which is, by the way, the Rakuten card, I think I can explain a couple of things that I've learned, during the past. It's been 5 years now. Again, please keep in mind I will be talking about my experience using a Rakuten card, and I will be doing a lot of comparison with the United States because those are both the experiences that I've had. So first, let's begin with cards in the States. So usually, the way that it works is that when you use your card, then that amount goes towards your balance, okay? So before your payday, you can adjust the amount of money that you want to pay, that gets taken out your bank, and then you move on with your life. If I recall correctly, you also have the option to pay a certain amount, I guess whatever amount you want before your destined pay date. And then that's it, at least as far as I remember. Simple enough, right? Now, let's get to the Japanese credit card system, or at least Rakuten. So first, the reason why I signed up for the Rakuten card versus any other card is because I heard that this card is easier to sign up for foreigners, like it's easier for foreigners to get it compared to other Japanese credit cards. And at the time, I really wanted an iPhone and I wasn't able to pay it in cash, so that's like pretty much the main reason why I signed up for a Rakuten card. I know, like me now is like, Laura, what are you gonna do? Okay, here we are. Anyway, after I got the card, I found out in looking at the Meisaisho, or the statement, the credit card statement, that each payment is individualized in the Japanese system. So they're all added up at the end of the month for a lump sum that you pay, but there's a reason why each payment is individualized. And I'm gonna try and explain that. I don't think I'll do a very good job, but yeah, let's go. So for example, you buy 3 things on 3 different occasions. So you buy A, you buy B, and you buy C. So A is 1,000 yen or 10 US dollars, B is 2,000 yen or 20 US dollars, and C is 3,000 yen or 30 US dollars. So at the end of the month, then your balance is 6,000 yen. But remember, each payment is individualized. I'll get into more detail about that in just a moment. Just remember this example right now. Okay, so if you have your Japanese credit card and you use it to pay for stuff at the store, okay, so you've probably heard this before. So, 一括払いでよろしいでしょうか? 一括払いのみとなっておりますが、よろしいでしょうか? So, 一括 essentially means lump sum. What that means is that the payment will go through as a lump sum, the full price. So, if you say yes to an 一括払い payment for $100 or 10,000 Japanese yen, then that payment will go through as a 10,000 Japanese yen payment to your card, or charge to your card. So you will have to pay that off at once. Like when your next credit card payment is due, you will have to pay that 10,000 yen as 10,000 yen. So many stores have the option to break it down, and they will sometimes ask you in the store what I just asked you. I've only broken it up once, and it was for a different type of payment that I will cover in the next video. But yeah, so you can get it broken up to several units, like several payment units. For example, one payment of 10,000 yen. It depends on what the store's options are. But for example, you can get it broken down into 2 payments, into 3 payments, into 4 payments, into, I'm not exactly again sure what their options are, but maybe if you're interested in breaking it down at that time, you can ask them and then they'll let you know, and then you can let them know how many payments you want it broken down for. But again, a lot of shops also only have that you can make in one lump sum payment, and that's the ikatsubarai payment. So as I mentioned, I've only done it one time, and it was for one specific payment, bonus ikatsubarai, which I will talk about in the next video. But for the other ones, I have done the changing my payment amount a lot, but I haven't done it at the register. I've done it at home. So at home, you can change your payment amount using the 後からリボ払い option. So with the リボ払い option, you can set how much you want to pay for each individual amount. Like you can choose, for example, only one, or you can choose all of them, and you can choose how much you want to pay for all of them. I know it's getting weird. I have a hard time. I've filmed this video like 5 times already. I've rewritten the script. It's very confusing, but stick with me. Okay. So this is nice because you can't, sometimes you should be able to, but sometimes you ain't that good at finances. And you would like to be able to adjust the amount to pay a little bit less so that maybe next month you could pay a little bit more when you haven't been as frivolous with your money like I have. The problem with this though, it's not all like cupcakes and not butterflies because they're disgusting. It's not all cupcakes and puppies, okay? The problem with this payment method is that you'll be charged interest on the principal of that payment. So going back to the 3 examples that I gave you earlier, and I'll put them here on the screen. So we have 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000 yen. So let's say that you set the 3,000 yen payment and the 2,000 yen payment to ribo barai. Why does it smell like that? Something smells weird. So if of the 3 examples I showed you earlier, the 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and the 3,000 and the 2,000 are set to ribo barai, then you will choose the payment amount for both of those purchases. You will also be charged a service fee or processing fee for changing the payment. So in this case, the total would be, for example, 1,000 yen, which would then have processing fees, or this is the interest that I was talking about earlier, added onto the total on your total payment. So this month, what you will pay out of the 3,000 and 2,000 is 1,000 yen. That's what you chose to pay. But the interest rate, I think, the interest rate that gets added onto the principal is, I believe, 15% of the principal, right, of the total amount. I'm sorry, all these fancy words that I'm throwing around, I'm trying to be fancy. I just want to explain how it works. I hope somebody understands, because I'm having a hard time. I don't know, the calculations are really weird. They do have a way that you can calculate how long it'll take you to pay things off, depending on your payment. So I'll link that down below. Please look into that. But essentially, you're gonna pay interest, okay, if you use the ribo barai. That's what I'm trying to say. Moral of the story: pay your stuff off in one payment. Okay. So the thing with the Rakuten card, and with it seems many cards in Japan, is that they have a lot of options. Like, they have a lot of payment options. So you have I'm just going to list these off from here. You have ribo barai, jidou ribo barai, you have ikkatsu barai, bunkatsu barai, ikkatsu bonus barai, and there's others. So with regards to the other payments, I'll go into that in a separate video. So stay tuned for that. I'm sorry, this video was just, I tried my best. But let's see what kind of editing magic I can do. And again, if you like this kind of content, remember to like and subscribe, and to gently tap the bell notification icon. And if you want to leave a comment on whether this is useful, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much hot garbage was this video, or if you have any ideas for any other kind of videos that you would want to watch. And yes, thank you for sticking through this with me. I'm sorry. This was intense, but yeah, hopefully the next one will be better. Thank you again, and hope y'all have a great day. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. Also smelled like you're such a cutie. I love your booty. You're such a cutie. I love your booty.